So it's day 27 in our 30 days of yoga with Jessalyn. Today we're going to work on some back bends. It's one of my least favorite things to do because it's one of the least flexible areas of my body. So we really need to focus on those areas that we have trouble with. So let's get started. We're just going to stand at the top on our mats here with our feet hip distance apart in our Mountain or Tadasana pose. We're just going to warm up slightly. We're going to inhale the arms up over our head. Exhale, bring them down. Place them on the small of our back, the lower part of our back. Inhale, lift the chest and slowly start to look up and towards the back of the room. Slight back bend. Good. Inhaling, the arms come back up. Exhale, let's do a twist. Over the left shoulder, arms are parallel to the floor. Inhaling back up. Let's twist over the right shoulder. Arms parallel. Good. Inhaling, come back up. Exhale, fold forward and reach for the floor. Reach for your shins. Whatever's comfortable, just let yourself hang. Really roll the back down. Grabbing onto your elbows if you like. Taking some nice deep breaths as we're trying to bring our abdomen towards our thighs. If you need to bend your knees slightly to rest, go ahead and do so. Let your head hang. On your next inhale, release your arms and slowly roll yourself up. Inhale, the arms come up. Let's do that again. Exhale, bringing your hands or your fist to the small of your back. Lift your chest. Slight back bend, pushing your pelvis forward. Inhaling, the arms come back up. Engage your abdomen. Exhale, twist over the left. Inhaling up. Exhale, twist over the right. Inhaling up. Exhale, swan dive down. Good. This time let's inhale to our flat back. Exhale, come down. If you can grab your big toe with your index and middle finger, you can go ahead and start to slowly pull yourself down. You can also place your palms facing up underneath your feet. And again, you can bend your knees if you need to for this one. And then slowly, as you're able, you start to straighten out. I'll turn here so you can see that if you need to bend your knees, you can bend your knees and then slowly start to straighten the legs. You can release your hands now. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, place your hands down, stepping back into your plank pose. Dropping down to your knees, bringing your elbows in, tailbone lifts, coming down into your 8 points, chin and chest to the floor. Slowly coming up into your cobra. And releasing it down, tucking your toes, pushing up into your down dog. Good. Let's breathe here for a moment. Let's come back forward into our plank pose. Dropping down. Tailbone lifts into our 8 points all the way down. If you did cobra earlier, let's go up into our up dog. We're keeping our thighs down, so it's our modified up dog. Maybe your arms aren't perfectly straight yet. Good, releasing it down. Tuck the toes. Push down, or push up into down dog. You can walk your dog, stretch out your hamstrings. The one thing when we work on our back, you really have to work on multiple muscles, multiple tendons and ligaments, because everything is connected, especially to your back. So we're going to work on a couple of twists today. You really have to work on releasing your hips a little bit, work on your abs, Good. Coming forward again. We can drop down into our 8 points or go into our chaturanga. And then going all the way into our up dog if you're ready. Lifting your chest, relaxing your shoulders, lifting your thighs off the floor. And then slowly engage your core, coming back up into your down dog. From here, we're going to bring our left foot forward into a nice lunge. Slowly bring your hands up onto your thigh. Really reach back with that back leg. Trying to engage the core here, lifting up. You can grab your arms, clasp them behind. Really begin to stretch open. Lift the chest, bend in the back. Now coming down, drop down to your knee. We're going to take your right arm across your left knee into our twist, palms together. Inhale, lift and twist, again engaging both sides of the rib cage. Inhale, bring it back to center. Drop the left hand beside the left, inside of the left foot, and open up the other way. Good. Release it down. Let's just do a quick hamstring stretch here. Inhale, lift your chest. You're going to bring that right hip over the knee. Straighten out your left leg. Flex the foot. And begin to come forward. Let's come back up on that right toe. Coming into our lunge. Bring our leg back into our down dog. And then let's step the right foot forward. Coming into our nice lunge, getting as low as you can. In a lunge, your ideal position is to have your shoulders above your hips. A lot of people find that when they're in their lunge, their hips are way up above their shoulders. You're slowly trying to bring yourself down, working yourself to get your bum below your shoulders. Now we can slowly start to come up, really straighten out that back leg behind, pushing the heel away from your hip. Clasping your hands behind. Inhale, lift the chest. Slight back bend here. Heart opening. Come down to your knee. Taking the left arm across the right thigh, palms together. You can place that back foot, top of the foot on the ground. Inhale, engage again, lifting both sides of the ribs, not collapsing. Spine is long. Release, taking the right hand on the inside of the right foot, opening up to the left side. Again, you can use a block here if you need to. If you can't get your hand to the floor, you can always put a block down. And release. Straightening out the right leg, bringing the left hip over the left knee. Doing our nice stretch. Good. Coming back into our lunge. Slide the foot back into your down dog. Dropping to our knees. Let's do our camel pose. So if you need to have your blocks, we've done this one before, blocks up behind on either side of your feet, you can. You're going to take your wrists or the palms of your hands onto your lower back. You're going to lift your chest, push your hips forward, slowly start to look up towards the back of the room. And let's just do it here for a breath. Don't reach back yet. Inhale, engage your core. Coming up. Let's come to tabletop, then we'll go back into our camel. Right now we'll just do our inhale and exhale in cat and cow pose. Again, just trying to stretch it all out, really warming up the spine. start to come back up. We can take it one step further if you're ready, or you can just do the same, having your hands on the lower back. Inhale, lift, elbows coming back, pushing your hips forward. If you want to reach down for your blocks or your heels, go right ahead. And then slowly start to come back up, placing your hands on your lower back, engaging your core. Good. Coming back down into table. Let's do side to side. So look over your right shoulder, bring your right hip towards your shoulder. And then look over the left. Go with each breath, inhales and out, exhales. Good, let's slowly come down onto our stomachs on the mat. And we're just going to work our way from Sphinx into up dog, and then we'll go into locust. So again, shoulders over top of elbows, hands flat on the ground, fingers splayed out nice and evenly, middle finger pointing directly ahead. We're going to inhale, pull the elbows, reach your hands into the ground, and just slightly lift your chest forward. Relax your lower body. Let's come all the way down now, placing our hands on either side of our chest. We're going to come up into cobra. Again, we're just using our back for this one, not using our arms. We're going to inhale, slowly start to come up. You lift your hands, you're not moving, they're just there for support. Releasing it down. Let's place our hands flat on either side, just having our nose skimming the ground here. We're going to work on the lower body. So inhale, exhale all the air out, and then on your next inhale, slowly lift your legs off the ground, try and get your thighs up. This is again one of the ones that I do not like to do, but we need to work on. Release. Good. Bring your hands back by your chest. And we're going to inhale into modified up dog, leaving our thighs on the floor. Roll your shoulders back, pushing up, making sure there's no pinching in your lower back. Trying to relax your shoulders, lifting that chest. Your chin can be parallel to the floor. And release down. Let's do again, lower body. Exhale. On your inhale, lifting the lower body up. And release. Good. Let's do our full expression of up dog if you can, or just pick one of the modifications if you need to. On the inhale, slowly rolling your shoulders up, lifting your thighs, making sure that your shoulders are directly over your wrists as you start to curl in your back. Try not to have any pinching in your lower back. If you feel pinching, you're going too far, so make sure you either drop your thighs or come down a little lower. Good, all the way back down. Now let's add both here. So we're going to do our legs and our upper body. They're all going to come up into our locust pose here. So inhale, exhale all the air out, and slowly inhale coming up. Hold it for a breath. And release. Good. Go into crocodile, just rest your hands on your cheek here. Now we can either do one more round of locust if you like, or we can try it if you'd like to go up into boat pose. So you're going to bend your knees, flex your feet, you're going to grab onto your ankles, trying to keep your knees together. So making sure that they're not splaying out and open, you want to keep them together. And the same thing that we did, we're going to exhale all the air out, and on the inhale, you slowly lift the upper body and the lower body, trying to keep your knees together, toes together, nothing
Trying to keep them no more than shoulder width apart. Breathing, you might even rock slightly. You might need a blanket under your hips if you're finding that it's a little sore on your hips. Good, release down. Push yourself up now into child's pose. Giving yourself a nice stretch in your lower back, middle back. If you have your palms facing up beside your feet, you're going to get a nice upper back as well. Hopefully by now you've started to learn to listen to your body and just do what it's telling you. As far as if you need to stretch halfway through and go into this pose, feel free to do so. You don't need to do everything step by step. If there's something you can't do, something you need to work on more, pause the video and do whatever it is that your body is telling you. Good, we're now going to come forward and roll on to our backs. We're going to go up into our bridge pose here. So bringing your knees in as close to your bum as you can, hip distance apart. You can place your block in between or a towel or a blanket or something to make sure that your knees stay together. You're going to place your palms flat on either side of your hips. And we'll just start with just a low rise here. Just tilt your pelvis in and just lift up. Don't go all the way up into your chest yet, just lifting up. Engage your quads. Push into your heels. Good, releasing it down. We're going to go up a little bit higher. Going up into our chest, making sure we tuck our chin in as we're coming up. On the inhale, lifting it up. Tuck your chin in. Maybe roll your shoulders in slightly. Good, we're coming up a little higher. Again, if you need your block up underneath your bum, go ahead, put it there. Hold it for a breath. And releasing it down. We're going to do one more time, except this time we're going to lift one leg at a time, or if you're not ready for that, you just hold it in your bridge. Inhaling, coming up. Find the pose that works best for you. I'm going to roll my shoulders up underneath, clasp my hands behind, really lifting up. I'm going to ground my left foot as I inhale. That right foot's going to come straight up. You can either push it straight up in the air, or you can just have it straight out. Whatever works best for you. I'm going to drop it down. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Really lift those hips as you lift that leg up. Releasing it down. And slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra all the way down. My body's telling me to bring my knees into my chest and rock from side to side. We're going to come up into a sitting V, do a forward fold before we finish for the day. So let's bring ourselves up, really flatten out our spine, keeping our core engaged. So we're going to come up. And again, this is where we have to work on the front as well. We did some twists. We have to work on our core. Hold it here for another breath. Bringing your feet down, pulling the flesh away, coming up with our arms. Inhale, exhale, reach forward into our forward fold. Lift the chest. Exhale, release. Let your head hang. Keeping that lower back nice and flat. Breathe into this pose. Good. Let's inhale, come straight back up. Getting down into our corpse pose for today. Legs up the wall, whatever you prefer to do. Making sure you're nice and warm and comfortable. Feet splayed open like a book, palms facing up, body totally relaxed, totally comfortable. Breathing deep, close your eyes. And remember, it's never too late to be what you might have been. Have a beautiful and balanced day. We'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.